I say my purpose will stand, and all my good pleasure I will accomplish. Now, it's very clear to me that we are living in the end of times of the last days, but the temple has not yet been rebuilt, although what is almost terrifying is when we were there way back in 2017, we went to the Temple Institute and took the tour, and they have the menorah there and a lot of the temple instruments. And I asked one of the workers there, I said, you know, is the temple going to be rebuilt? And they said, it's already built. And I said, sir, I've walked all over Jerusalem. I've seen many things, but I do not see a third temple anywhere. He said, oh no, it hasn't been installed yet. I said, what do you mean it's built but not installed? He said, we have built the entire structure and we have it in a warehouse in a prefab state. Now, for those of us with a construction background, we understand, tilt up walls and how, a lot of things can be prefabbed offsite. And so I looked him in the eye and I said, sir, I've worked for many years as a construction manager. How long would it take to install it and implement it and make it operational? And he said, great question. He said, the truth is we can have the temple operational in 12 working days. So since the temple has to be installed and can be installed in 12 working days, and the red heifers, and you can study that on your own, are already in Israel and need to be sacrificed before the age of 3 years, we're clearly in the last ticking of the clock of the end times. Now, God can stop and move forward that clock however he sees fit. And the Bible is very clear. No man will know the day or the hour, but only the Father.